Play a game.
Bugger. Yeah, I haven't even got a drink. I've got nothing. No munchies, nothing. It's okay. But I unplugged my Xbox. I was engrossed in trades, which is not much of an excuse. But anyway, there you go. I'm in the Xbox beta for trains, if you're wondering. And I was tooling along, and I thought, oh shit, look at the time. Uh-oh. Anyway, it's fine. We're here to look at the thing. Yes, the thing. So let's start with the first thing. No, 94. That's what we want. BR194. This is Lick Reinstrecker. Is that right? No, that's not the one I want. I don't think. No. Maybe it is. Let's have a look. One of them's the E94. One of them's BR94. I don't think that's right, though. I don't think that's right. Let's just go and have a look at the damn route. That'd be easier. Because we want Ludwig's Barn. That's the one we want. Can we look at the other one first? That one. Scenarios. There they are. E94088. Hello, Florian. Hello, Holy Trucker. Hello, Uberk. Hello, Bad Guy 89. Melbourne Train Guy. Choo choo, I'm a train. Who else have we got? Now it's pinched my cursor. I can't scroll. That's about it. You wanted to do Link Reinstrecker first? Yeah. I want to look at this one, but we won't run the whole thing. It's okay. Because I want to show you the new carriages, and we're going to do that first, in fact. Oop. Not a Dosto. Excellent. Right, this is me for the stream. We're just going to sit here and watch out the window at Neustadt Bobbig. Yep. He's good. We probably shouldn't do that, should we? Anyway. Ooh, double doors. Nice. It's a good thing no trains come when I open them, isn't it? Whack! Handbrake? Ooh. Anybody think I haven't been in here before? Which is actually true. I haven't. I've barely had time to scratch my butt, let alone do anything in here. Does the dunny open? Matt. No dunny. My voice is going out, isn't it? Yep, good. I think all the carriages are pretty much the same. Looks that way. Let's jump out this one. Let's go look at the hero. Oh, hang on. Oh, they buffed properly. Look at that. Climb under. Oh, we pop up in the middle. Okay, how about crouch? That makes sense. We're in the hoses. Can you do valves? No, can't do valves. Not great surprise there. I'm not going to uncouple it. It'll all hit me on the head. Let's go back out again. Uncrouch. Can I uncrouch? Stuck. Uncrouch. There we go. All right, let's go and get in the beast. Hello, Sammy. Let's get in the big green beast. Let's look at it first. It's green. Yep. It's got oiling points everywhere. See? Oiling points. You can't open them in oil, though. Can in Railroader. What? Didn't say that. And there's the 80th, 1943 to 2023 Krokodil, E94088. Now, this one, unlike the BR194, which is the other one you get, this one was an OBB 1020, and it got backdated a little bit, but not completely. So I'm not actually going to drive this one because it's basically an OBB 1020, except the brakes. The brakes are really the only thing that's different. So, actually, you can tell me. Do you want me to drive it? I can drive it. Stand at the driving position. Bye-bye. What are we doing there? What are we doing here? Did I press a... I think there's keys being pressed somewhere. Oh, hang on. There's something I haven't started yet. I haven't started the rail driver annoying thing. Better start that. Start callback. Okay, good. Why are we looking at this? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Let's stand in the driving position. Come on. Right, that's better. Okay, press and hold the battery supply button. You know where that is? It makes you stand in the driving position. Then you have to go and bloody here. Oh, look at that. Flicker, 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 flicker. Love textures. No, down here. Trying to remember. Oh, there it is. Oh, 1 for a second. Okay, now let's turn some other shit on while we're here. Zephyr. And Indusy. Now this beast, with Indusy, has got the modes. Umu. It's like Emu, but not. The other one doesn't have the modes. You know what it wants me to press now? It wants me to press this one. Compressy, compressy. Stand at the driving position. Assume the position, sunshine. Okay, wait for the pantograph supply pressure to increase, but you can't see that anywhere. Alright, there ain't no gauge or dial that tells you anything about pantograph pressure. Somehow you're just supposed to know. Oh, look at that, it read my rail driver and applied the independent brake. That's okay. It's probably in forwards as well. We are too, look at that. It's because it's reading the rail driver. Set the master key to unlocked. That's that up there. Pantograph controller raise. That's that one. Wow! Bouncy, bouncy. Now this one, like the 1020, has a 2-strip pantograph, meaning you can run one pantograph or the other one. You do not need both. Set the circuit breaker to set. That's over here somewhere. That one maybe? No. That one? No. That one? No. That one? No. Oh, there it is. Bang! Battery charger to on. That's that one. Bonk. You'll remember how to do this in the 1020, don't you? Surely. Compressor to automatic. That's train heating. Blowers. Compressor. Now, interestingly, compressor has started, right? This is a bug. I'm telling you that now. Notice that there's no pressure increasing, but the compressor's running. So, I'll show you when it does come up. So we're going to go turn off this thing. And back in here, back in the driving position. Set the blowers to slow. Now, remember what I said. There's nothing happening in the main res on this left one. Actually, I'll lie. It is very slowly moving. But let's put the blowers on, which have nothing to do with air compressing. And watch what happens. Whee! Off it goes. Surely that's not right. Melbourne Train Guy likes the pantograph spark. We will drive the E94. I'll just make this one move. God, that's loud, isn't it? Game. Let's turn that down in my head because it's too bloody loud. Let's turn it down in your head because it's too bloody loud. Right, that's better. Wait for the main res pressure to increase. So we'll make this one move and then we'll go and drive the other one because I actually think this one, to be honest with you, it's just an OBB 1020 with different brakes. And a whistle. Wait for the pressure to increase. We can do all the other things the scenario wants. It's going to tell us to turn the train heating to 1000 volts. It's going to tell us to press this button. It's going to tell us to turn on the lights. Pop. 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 And yep, that's it. And set the loco brake to apply. Very good. Cool. Unlock this one. I think I already have. Set it to service application. Now it does have a lapped brake, like the other one does. Set the loco brake, or the handbrake to released. Not paying attention. Okay, master switch to forward. Maybe that one. Oh no, you don't want to believe the rail driver. What's going on there? Set the train brake to release running. And the other one to release. pipe out a move. Let's run through the brake positions. We have overcharge quick release. It won't stay there. And then we have running, which is the correct name, not what it calls it. I think it calls it release. It's actually called running. And then we have neutral, which is a weird position purely so you can lock the thing. And then you have lap. Lap does nothing on the brakes. And then you have service application. If you go into service application for a little while, it will apply some brake pressure. Except for whatever reason it's not. It's reducing the brake pipe, but it's not actually increasing the brake cylinder, which is interesting. And if I bring that one back to hold, and then do that again. Oh, I think we found our first bug. But that's okay. We don't care, do we? No. I haven't been able to blow the circuit breaker in this. I've tried. Weirdly, look! PZB helper works even though it's in Dusty. Doesn't in the other one. And the way they've done Rail Driver is somewhat diabolical. But anyway, that's all I wanted to show you with this one. Because we're going to run the other one. Cool. Holy Trucker says it's easy to start up an A320. Yep. Alright, let's go and run the other one anyway. Because no one really cares about a green OBB 1020 with different brakes. Yep, that is what I said. Bad Guy says, I feel bad for the guy who's running around to do the oiling. Do you know when I oiled the Garrett, there's 158 oil points. It's got almost 200 grease points. Hate that thing. All right. Ludwigsbahn, Mannheim, Kaiserslautern has the scenarios. And Link Rheinstrecker has the other shit. Did I say shit? I didn't say shit. That one. Link Rheinstrecker. Okay. Now, there's two scenarios, but this one has some scenarios too. So there's Koblenz complications. Following a service terminating at Koblenz, your BR194 has been pressed into service to operate a passenger train. And there's green Krokodil freight, operate a mixed freight train across the Rhine on a miserable day. And the others are all the ones that came with it. So, service-wise, with Link Rheinstrecker, which has, I was going to say it's disappeared, but it's here. There's now a new timetable, Koblenz Mainz 1984, and that's the original Koblenz Mainz 1997, which does not have the 194, which does have the 194. So guess which one we're going to do? The one with the 194. Is that a surprise? No. Okay. Oh, 610 sounds good. We'll do that one. Mainz Koblenz Part 1. So someone said it was shorter. We could do Part 2, but I reckon we'll just do this one. Why not? Well, Koblenz Mainz. Could do that. What do you want to do? Do this one. We won't do dynamic bear though, because we want to look at it. Light cloudies. Get a bit more clouds though. Tiny bit of wind. Why not? Let's go. When is this coming out? Tomorrow. Right. Okay, let's get out and have a look. Oh yeah, it releases its brakes as soon as you get it. Don't worry about that, it hardly ever rolls away. So, look at that. Magic. It doesn't have as many oiling points as the other one. So there's a couple, not hundreds of them. Looks quite nice underneath. There are certainly some changes. That's not in the other one. And the pantographs are different. We'll go up there and have a look. Around the other side. It's about the same, I think. Unknown 4. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same on this side. The two cabs are basically the same. Kilometer steppies. Now you'll notice the cab's quite different to the one we were just in. There's a box on the wall for a start, and there's some books. Maybe they're cassette tapes. Maybe they're VHS. Oh, hang on. It's the 80s. They could be beta. Anyway, there's lots of stuff over here. There's levers and things. And the desk is simpler. Ha ha, he says. This one's easier to get going. Ha ha, he says. All right, let's get stuff happening. I'll try and remember how to do this now. We haven't got Pantos up, have we? Better deal with that. Better deal with that first. I remember how now. Oh yeah, it's that thing. So let's change that round to pantographs raise. They go up, and they bounce, and they go up again, and they bounce. And they only have one strip, which means you have to run both of them. And then you put this way to MCB set, and it goes bonk, and things start waking up. Next thing we're going to do is go in the back. Oh yeah, you want to turn the machine room lights on if it's dark. It's there. And we've also got a reserved switch. Got a wiper switch, doesn't do anything. Got a desk lamp. Got a cab light. Yep. And signal light right, signal light left, signal light top, and screen heater, cab heating, warming cabinet. Don't need any of those. Let's go down here somewhere. Oh, it's quite different in here. You can still turn motors on and off if you want to knock them out. You've got some other things to play with down there, but you can't move them. Quite different here. It's the circuit breaker. I think we'll touch that. Up here there's things. There's a summer and a winter switch. I never did get an answer whether this does anything. There's a test switch. Now that one does things. I don't know what it does, but I broke it. And there's Indusy, which we want to turn on. And, of course, we want to turn on annoying grandma called Sifa. And if we come around here, you'll notice no modes for the Indusy. Just some... oh, here's why they keep the VHS tapes in here. Okay, good. All this stuff moves and does things just like the other one does. Go look in the other cab. It's pretty much the same. What's this floppy thing, too? I haven't figured that out yet. Doesn't seem to do anything. But I've asked. Haven't had a reply. Actually, let me check and see if I've had a reply in the last few minutes. It's possible. It is possible. They should all be at work. Let me see. No one's answered me. There you go. That sounds normal. Right. They're all at work, but they don't care. Close the door. And driving. Now we've got to turn on the compressor. And we've got to have a slow blow, because everyone likes a good slow blow. Better apply our locomotive brake before we roll away. And we can unlock and release the train brake. And we can put the beast in forwards, which is what we need to do. And you'll notice the Indusy things have lit up here. That one's Sifa. And that's your little Indusy speed things that you somehow interpret by magic and understand what to do. If you need to turn on train heating, it's 1000 volts or 800 volts. It's 1000 volts for the green carriages, but we're taking freight, so we don't want to warm that up. This thing does not have a contact signaler. Oh look, manual windscreen wiper. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't show you about the 088, is the windscreen wipers don't actually work. Now, I don't know what this does, but it doesn't seem to matter. But I just put it up because, you know, it's a paddle. Anyway, it's fun. There's another switch. Oh yeah, you can change your pantographs with that thing. You can tell it which ones you want. Sanders, front and rear. We should drive, shouldn't we? Is it ready to drive yet? Yes! Got a green signal. Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing. When you go to brake mode, this thing changes. See? It goes horizontal when it's ready. And I have to say, they weren't kidding when they said its resistor braking is weaker. Lots weaker. Are we ready to drive? I think so. Same whistle. Sorry. Go forwards. There we go. Off goes our little crocodile. Hello, Bob's Railway Madness. Hello, Chocky Transport. Is this the one you have to acknowledge every bush and tree and person and cloud, caves underground, airplanes in the sky, any kind of light, any kind of track, any kind of pole, any kind of sign? Yep, pretty much. You forgot your bag at the station? Ah, Tough shit, mate. We're out of here. Boy says thank you. Hentus says hello. Hello, Hentus. How are you? It was like I was just talking with you. I think what we were talking about, Hentus, sounds good. I think I'll adjust my Zifa. I think I'll adjust my Loughborough thing to be later, because I can quite happily miss that thing at Loughborough, because it's just a 60s day and they have other steam days. I'm there for steam engines. I couldn't give a really rat's about what people dress in or don't dress in. Hey Hentus, since you can't stream this, do you want to join this stream in voice chat? Hentus can't stream it until tomorrow, Saturday. Oops, I'm going too fast already. Zifa. Lord Vectron, hello. Chucky says, it's a freight train. Holy Trucker says, are there passenger services? I'm going to say I don't know at this point, but we'll have a look when we finish this run. Because we're doing a freight train. That thing's green, no need to acknowledge it. That could be famous last words, though. You've got to pop out and do some shopping. You're departing. You're leaving the Krokodil. Oh no! Enjoy your shopping, mate. Have fun. Bad guy says I was going to be a stowaway on a freight train. You already are. Look, you're right there. See? Next to the beta tapes. Do the lights work? Yep, lights work. They fixed it. Yay! They didn't at one point. There you go. Krokodil. And look, it's got a futuristic laser gun from Buck Rogers. Or maybe it's Flash Gordon. It's probably Flash Gordon. Hey, woman with your underpants, can you get me a bottle of drink, please? It does come with new rolling stock.
What is that, fizzy water?
Yeah, it's near the coffee machine. That was wench in her underpants. But anyway, it does come with new rolling stock. Let me find it for you. It comes with the green passenger stock, which is used in those two scenarios, bloody Zifa. And it comes with stuff. Somewhere there's a list of stuff. Thank you. Rail tour variant, we've looked at that. It comes with the BYG 516 Umber wagon. That's the coaches we went and looked at. And it also comes with GBS, ES50 and Founds freight wagons. So there we go. And yes, the GBS wagon. So we've never had that one before, and we've got ES50 and Founds have been seen before, but the Founds have a new livery. So there you go. Comes with stuff. Yeah, look at that. It's a Krokodil. What do you reckon? Can you wrestle it? Of course you can. Don't want to talk, huh? That's a nasty tan line she's got. I looked up for a moment, went red signal and thought, uh-oh, good demo. We can go faster, can't we? Yes. Bad guy says it's going to be a stowaway. Grumpy Englishman does. Yes, it does. Chocky says, what on earth? It's a Krokodil, mate. It's not a Chocky dial. It's a Krokodil. Henter says, hello, Mrs. Train Simulator Driver. Well, her and her underpants have gone away now. bought me a bottle of drink. Well, half a bottle of drink, I think. You say it's a good thing you couldn't see her. Well, if she'd come much closer, you would have. She stayed round the corner because she's smart. Time to go faster. Oh, oh. See what that does. I don't want to make it explode. 59 kilometers to Koblenz, Mosul. More beans. I haven't popped in circuit breaker yet. Let's try. Then we can work out how to recover. Do you all know how to use a lap brake? Should I explain it? That was noisy. It's a super noisy train, I have to say. In fact, I'm going to turn it down again. Because as we get louder, it gets louder as well. As we get faster, I should say. God, it's still too loud. Right. How's that look? That looks better. Now you're able to hear me. Right, good. Let me know if that's too soft. There's an irony of you saying Flash R. Holy trucker, you get a lot for the price, TSG. That's really good. Actually, it is quite a good pack, I think. I quite like the locomotive. I like this idea of backdating them. I think that's cool. That's a solid investment idea, I think. But it does have things like porn movies, like the Luftpump and the Lufter. And surely that's from a porn movie. It's like a fluffer. And DG says she's not impressed. No, she might be streaming. She'll just go and watch her favourite streamer, Hassan, upstairs. Actually, no, I think she's watching Cutie today. They're doing some baking show. She's one of those many people that watches Cutie. Probably the difference is she's watched Cutie for the last 10 years. Oh no, we're going too fast. Oh no, whatever will we do? Slow down, that's what we'll do. Is that better? Is that still going up? Ziva. No, we're still going up. Less power. There's a lot of them up there. Bob says we've got the Austrian crocodile and the German crocodile. Now all that's left are the Swiss crocodiles. Ooh, but the Swiss crocodiles are different. The Swiss crocodiles have side rods. I like the Swiss crocodiles. They're also a different body style. Because the Swiss crocodile is closer to a garret. Hey look, that actually goes round and round. How cool is that? I don't know what that does. Ooh. It says it's isolated. Does that mean SIFA can't stop the train? I don't think so. I think SIFA's working. Because if I don't acknowledge SIFA, it will work. Eh, that could be a bug. Chalky wants me to drive an alligator. Holy Trucker says the NPS in this game, Transim World. Transim World, you think? Nah, probably not. Oh, could only be a power. Since we're going uphill. The way they've implemented it with Rail Driver, I think it's okay. I thought it was a bit diabolical at first, but I actually think it's okay. I've come to like it. It kind of works. So, yeah, I don't mind it. Cephas louder than the whistle. Hello, Amy. Applies to the 101 as well. Don't know. Chocky says, Chocky drove 323 the other day and the ground was so wet. I was stuck in the emergency brakes on, the wheel stopped, we just glided down the hill. Well, that's normal. I've had that happen in a real train. We parked our carriages up in the top yard and we disconnected and rolled down the hill, and even with all the handbrakes on, they racked into the back of us. It wasn't even a nice friendly reach around, it was just bang. Melbourne train guy says, looked rougher. You know, if you combine the two together, yeah. Guess so. Holy Trucker says, I can't believe we're practically getting Manchester route through steel. Well, that's because it hasn't got trains. Well, it's got trains, but they're not new. They're exactly the same as the other ones. That's why it's cheaper. And hopefully in time, the Alan Thompson people will learn how to build trains and bring us some trains. Is that good? Lord Vectron starts the rumour that the Class 86/2 was cancelled for this. It's not cancelled. Be patient. There'll be an 86/2 rolling over Shat before you know it. Chocky says, when you said lady in her underpants, I thought it was an NPC. No, it was the other half. Grumpy says, Lord Vectron is a shed. He is really. Bob said, and the Swiss ones came first. They did indeed. Actually, if you want to see a Swiss one, I can see green signals. I can see our speed is okay. Let me get you a Swiss one and show you what they look like. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. This is the thing. Whack it. Don't you dare fall on the floor. Not allowed to fall on the floor. Not putting you back together again. Done that once. Took me ages. My trade stopped, didn't it? Bloody Cephas. Anyway, this one is a Swiss Krokodil. Now that I've fixed it. You can kind of see it. See, it's got wheels under the centre unit and wheels in the driving unit. So that's one of the differences. And they also have, I don't know if you can see them or not, but there are side rods on the driving units, and there should be side rods on the centre unit too, but Lego didn't put them on. Let me get rid of that. That runs, by the way, and I have to say, it looks remarkably good dragging a Victorian Railways R-Class around. Alright, brakes should release. Yeah, there they go. And we've got to get the foreign thing back to zeroing. Come on, more. There we go. Brakes releasing? Good. Let's go. Ooh, we're in a tree. Sounds like it's slipping, doesn't it? Bouncy, bouncy. I think the brakes haven't released in the train yet. They'll get there. In the meanwhile, we'll make sparks. The sparks, they're awesome. Ah, Lucas, very well done, sir. There you go. Now you know how to recover from Cephas. Hello, Jumbo Train. Let's catch up with things. Mr. Hawk, grumpy Englishman in electric shed, you say. Lord Vectron himself around. Oh dear. Lord Vectron says reporting multiple users for harassment. If only you were a moderator. Melbourne Train Guy said Lord Vectron. I'm not even going to try and say that. Ying, 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 ying. Holy truckers, does the pack give you 2 versions of the Croc and 2 different wagon freight and the passenger carriages? Yes, it does. Return of the Shed, that says MTG. MTG Krokodil laughs. Chucky says the route looks amazing. ATS seem to be taking and acting on feedback. Yeah, so far. Hello, Jumbo Train. Uh-oh, Cephas says Lord Vectron. Various others, various others, various others. I didn't acknowledge the bush. Correct. That's where the fluffer comes in. The fluffer acknowledges the bush. Oh yeah, windscreen wipers. They work on this version. And you can also go if you want to. Which is handy because you can get it out of the way. There's no contact signaler, I think I talked about that. That doesn't seem to do anything. What else do you want to know about the Krokodil? Lego version is the Swiss one, yes, but it's a bit of a bastardised thing. They haven't got the side rods right. So but the Swiss one is cool. It's, I have to say, this is cool. The Swiss one's cooler. Tree Sim World. Empty wagons. Look at that. It's actually got little lights on the back. Look at that. It's got little kerosene lights. You can change them too. That's cool. I like that. Can't wait to see what they look like in the dark. Crocodile's almost back up to full speed. There is the fast off button like the other one, so you can just whack it, take your power off if you need to. But you still have to bring the wheel back to 0. It's not magic. What's this coming? Is it a bifurcated Volkswagen? Yes, it is. The 110. We're not playing Thomas today, Jumbo Train. We're doing the Krokodil. Go and see what these people think of the Krokodil. Pick a random person. G'day, how are you? Oh, chuck me out of the way, why don't you? Alright, let's go find someone who's not walking around. You! What do you think of the Krokodil? Got a lot to say, don't you? Do you know they've done something really cool there, I just realised? They've done something very cool that the steam engines can't do. I can't get back down to the level to show you now. With spoked wheels, they actually look like they're going backwards at high speeds. And they do. Oh, well done. What do they do? They do anything? No. Op der Luftbahnhalter. Oh, you can turn your whistle off. See? Quiet whistle. The quiet zones. Do you get sore legs standing for so long? To be honest, like I stand for 12 hours on my steam shifts, and not really, a little bit, but not really. You get used to it. You're conditioned for it. Still's 54 kilometres from Glen's Mosul. That's a long bloody way, isn't it? How much of this service do you want to run before we go and look for passenger trains, if there are any? And if there aren't, we can run the other one on Link Runstrecker. Penalty break counter 1. Probably Chocky asks, is that Lego train? Yes. Holdy Trucker says, damn, that's large. Only after the Luftwaffe has been here. Before the Luftwaffe comes in? Not really. What do you feed crocodiles? NPCs like that one. Melbourne Train Guy says, does it eat a man in northern Queensland every 2 days? No, it mainly concentrates on the Northern Territory. Because everybody likes to see you in the Northern Territory. More bees. Jockey says, does the crocodile eat people? Of course it does. Is that why she only had her underpants on? No, she's going to bed. Sifa. Holy Trucker said, did anyone notice the Manchester route passengers had backpacks on their backs? They do in most of the routes these days, the modern ones. That's not new. Chocky says, oh wow. Holy Trucker says, yeah, see if Link has passengers. Dyslexic Dark says, what a load of crop this is. This is true. Check for a passenger service. And see you in the NT. Indeed. Blüte von Hauptluftbehalter. German for bra. Let's do a poll. Who wants a passenger service? I would assume you could do a poll anywhere, Lexic Dark, if they were up for it. You'd want to ask first. Consent's important. That other passenger service on Link Rhinestrecker is a rail tour, so it doesn't stop anywhere. I do like the speedo. Nice. That's a nice touch. That probably took someone 4 hours. But that's what real ones do. No one wants freight. Well, sorry, freight. The writing's on the wall. Bye. There you go. Now you're going to have to make Dunno I'm Not Here win. While we go look for a passenger train. I don't actually know if there are any, to be honest. But we'll look. If there's not, we could always make one and just stop all stations, because, you know, The other thing I wanted to look at actually is journeys. I'm not sure if there's a journey for these things. Heavy goods or Gorgiaus? No. And what about Ludwigsbahn? Mastering Mannheim. So no, it doesn't look like there's a new journey for it. But anyway, let's go back to, where were we? There. Link Rheinstrecke. Oh, let's get out of the journeys. Choose a route. Link Rheinstrecke. Timetable, 1984, BR194. And freight. Ooh, break of locos. That could be interesting. More locos to mains. Freight. Locos. Attach the loco. Shunt. Drive this freight. Detach the main locomotive and store it on its side. Drive this freight train from Mainz to Koblenz. Koblenz to Mainz. Freight. It's not looking promising. I see 0 passenger. Hello, Robert Udoom Ernest. How are you? I don't think there is any passenger except in that scenario, you know, which is a bit sad, isn't it? Let's have a look at some of the other routes, even though it doesn't advertise them. Let's go and look at, what was one before Middens? The other one? Where is it? Actually, there'll be a way to tell if it's on any other routes. I'll do it the easy way. Timetable 194. No, it's only on Link Rheinstrecke. No passenger. But we do have the rail tour scenario on the other one, so we can do that at least. So if we go to Ludwigsbahn scenarios, this is the one we started, and there's a rescue. Complete a freight run after the booked loco shuffle default. That would be funny if we did that. Well, I guess we'll just do this one then. No layer for the 218, says Florian. On that timetable, on the Link Rheinstrecke one, let's have a look. Nope. Nothing for the 218. We do also have free roam. We could do a free roam. Could. Do you want to do a free roam? Or we'll just stop at all the stations? I think so. Let's do that then. Mosul. Koblenz. Let's stop at Koblenz. Yes, we'll do that. Let's go to Koblenz. Let's go earlier in the morning, though. Make it harder to get the train in there. Go. We will do a free roam. And let's see what the formation gives us. What have we got? Might only have the E88 with passengers, you know. Which way do the trains go out of here? Okay, I want to face the other way then, don't I? I want to drive out that way, so let's go up here. And let's... That's not coming in here, is it? Is that coming in here? Oh, you bugger. I'll go over to this platform then. Let's see if there is one. Tab. Spawn. 194. That's the passenger carriages, isn't it? B4YG, I think. Let's have a look. Certainly is. So they've got a formation with the passenger carriages. And now we've got to do is get in and get a path. And then we can drive and stop all stations. I like this idea. How do I get in? Is there a hotspot for the thing? Yeah. Alright. We'll go around this side. See? Never be deterred. So it's there. If I highlight that spot over here, does it work? No, it doesn't. But you can't get in. Huh. That's interesting. I better report that. So they fix it before tomorrow. Only kidding. Alright. Let's get set for passenger. What spot? There it is. Now, let's get a path before we do anything else. Am I facing the right way? Did I just put the train in the wrong way? Oh, you bonehead. I put it in the wrong way. We're not setting a path on this one then. Whee! Tab. Delete train. Yep. Because we're going to go up this end. Doopy doopy. Could have sworn you drive out the other end on this line. But anyway, that's fine. Spawn. BR194 with big books. Go. Okay. Can we get in this time? No. I reckon they didn't think of that, and it didn't come up because it's not a passenger locomotive. Now I can't get in this side either. There we go. It's got to be in the right place. Right. 9. Boink. Set path. And we'll go to the other end. We'll stop at every single station on the way, and it'll take about a week. Is that the last station there? Or is that a yard? That's a yard. We don't want to go to a yard. We want to go to a station. I want to go there. Oop. Confirm. Yay! Right, now let's figure out how to start this thing. Zippy zippy. I better put on some train heat. Because, you know, they're going to need it. Yep. And let's go in. Turn on some safety sloshtons. Indusy. Tifa. And no, not that. Compressor. Transformery thing. Blower. And stand in the position and put on some lights and stuff. Put the desk lamp on, why not? Don't need any of the machine room lights. Might put them on. Don't need them, but we'll put them on anyway. Handbrake. It's released. And we don't have a signal yet. We did get a path, didn't we? Yeah, we got a path. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait though. Is that causing me problems? What's coming up that's causing me problems? What can I delete that's gotten out in front of me? I'm not trying to run down the wrong track or something stupid. Is it right track or left track in Germany? I never can remember. Stop trying to drive, you silly train. You're not allowed. Can't go anywhere. I've got a red signal. Don't know I'm here. 1. Very good. Taking the Croc to Innsbruck for a ski trip. Because they gave an 80s reprint for it. Strange they may not include it or make it AI only, yet keep the 110 and the wagons in the wrong colours. Weird how TSW works sometimes. Indeed. Means you can make a scenario with a passenger service if I owned the route. Yes, you could. Chocky Transport says the fact you can't use the cab door in the livery designer version of the 378. Chocky says I could have just pressed the button on the top, not the left one, making you have to find the formation again. Lexic Dark says trying to get in without opening the door. Going left hand running. So we're supposed to go on the right track. That probably means we're never going to get... Florian says free roam does that in German routes. It sends you down the wrong path. We may never get a green signal there. So let's remove this path. And let's give it a new path. And we'll force it to go onto the right track by going down to the first station. Somewhere down here. It's a bit shitty of free roam, isn't it? Why hasn't that been addressed? Let's force it to go here. Confirm. Yay! I didn't pick up any people, but they wouldn't get in anyway. That's a bit weird. Huh. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Trains that come in opposite each other. We go to Rennes. Rennes, platform 2. It's accelerating a bit faster with the passenger carriages, I have to say. Oh, they sound nice. Clinky things. I wonder why there are no passenger trains. Were there no trains in this era? Weirdly enough, we're still on the left track right now. Fortunately, Indussy doesn't care how fast you go, I don't think. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble by now. It gets much quieter when it's not doing anything. Maybe it does punish you for speed. Maybe it does. I didn't think Indussy did that. Or did I miss a signal? Off we go. Hopefully we're going to cross onto the correct track at some place. So we should add that to the feedback. Zifa. Look at all those passengers. Totally full. Won't let you open it. That's a bummer. The doors are locked. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's not my signal. It's fine. But we are going to be crossing tracks up here, and it's about to be a little bit violent, I think. Let's get out in front of it so we can actually see it happen. So if it derails, we can see it do it. Wouldn't that be good? Smooth as silk. No issues whatsoever. What I can do is tell it to go to the other end of the line, and I'll put it go via each station, go to the next one ahead on the map while it's stopped waiting, and then put the next go via on. I could do that, I suppose. And I don't know, Lord Vectron, whether a different train would run the passenger services. I don't see why wouldn't it a Krokodil. I was going to put that in the feedback, wasn't I? The punters want... There we go. I've put in some feedback that you lot want passenger services with the Crocodiles to Lucas. It's a train spotting balcony. Quiet, Sifa. Florian says they are run with the other locos. So should we do a run with another loco that's got those carriages on it? Would that make sense? Lucas says it's a freight locomotive. He's right, but you know. Lexic Dark says, technically the poll came out that Dave's not here, man, but sure, passenger service. Dave? Dave? Dave's not here, man. That was a very famous skit. I'm going to let Sifa stop the train, I think. Should do that. Because I'm curious if it stops the train with that valve isolated, because I think it does. Ooh. Did do any dussy? Oh, hang on, you lot, you saw me acknowledge that, right? It's not even going to make the station platform. Fuck. I think maybe I acknowledged that a bit early. Most trains that works, but some of them are finicky. Yeah, doors open. They just fling open and hit people on the platform. You can get in if you want. Free train. Dive in. Enjoy. Fun. No takers? When did we get leaves blowing around like that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Huh. That's kind of cool. Chocky says you acknowledge the bush, but it wanted you to acknowledge the fence post. If the leaves are green, the bush should not need acknowledging, only if they're yellow. Hey, dude, you were inside that lady, man. It's a bit impolite. Can't really be inside her. Not really. Actually, let's go back out there and watch it close the doors, because, you know, that could be fun. Oh, nice. All separate. Nice. Now we need to put another path on here, don't we? Oh. We're not at the station I set to go. Oh, no, the waypoint's just there. Okay. Remove path. Add path. Will it, if I do it now that we're on this track, will it change track somewhere? Or will it just work? What do you think? Let's just do a couple of stages in case it gets it wrong. Let's go in there. Whoppard! Alrighty, off we go. Lexic Task says, with the German engineering, the valid operation must be precise. Chocky says leaves are on the Goblin and West Coast Main Line South at Watford Junction. I've never seen them. It's cool. That's the kind of thing that makes consoles run out of memory, but it's still cool. Actually, I want to let Sifa stop the train this time, because I want to see if it does. I think it will. Yeah, it is. So if I now... Actually, let's just get that back to 0. So it doesn't roll away on me. And I apply the locomotive brake a bit, so it doesn't roll away. And I go out here... And I change this switch to be normal. And then we'll let Sifa try and stop the train and we'll see if it's backwards. See? Beta test in public. Very good. Perfect. Right. Release the Kraken. And let's get out of here. And let's see if Sifa can stop the train now. Elvin says it's alright on FPS. Amy says GTA 6 on consoles will probably be painful. Let's see if it stops the train with that valve unisolated. Yep. So I'm going to leave that powering. And we're going to try not to get hit by the other train. And we're going to race out here, and we're going to do the valve, and we're going to get back in before it leaves. Oh, maybe it's smarter than that. Is it powering? It's trying to power, but it can't, I think. It is trying to. But I think it's been cut off. There it goes. Interlock my ass. Give that feedback too. Off we go again. I can't figure out what the paddle does. I don't think it... Ooh. I cut the power off. I think. Ooh. I think it blew the breaker when I did that. Reset back to 0, I think. And I might have put the pantographs down. No. Haven't you seen those coaches before? Those ones. I don't think they're new. We've been crocodile blocked. Am I actually powering? It's hard to tell. I don't think I am. Because I have no amps on the Zugkraft, Motor Group 1 and Motor Group 2. And I have no bonk noise. I think it's trying to power, but it can't. But it wasn't tripped. Interesting. I think the Zugkraft gauges don't work. That and the feedback too. I don't think it's working properly at the moment. I think it's sad. Ooh, brakes are definitely overcharged. Look at that. I think we might need to dump the air. I don't think the main res was supposed to charge that high somehow. I think I did kind of kill the croc. That's not quite 0. Right, now let's try it. Yep, I've busted it. I'm pretty sure. It's going nowhere. In fact, we're rolling backwards. I've probably popped something. Hmm. Hmm. I killed it. Have we popped anything back here? No. Are we still rolling? Oh no. Hmm. Where's the texture and a half? Flicky flicky. Well, this fails. Reboot it. No, we're not getting that big switch sound that normally happens. So yeah, I've busted it. Let's go and push buttons in the back and see what we can do. Never pressed this button before. I didn't pop levers. Really feels like it's moving. Nah, busted it. Did well. Did totally well. I think that valve does something evil to it. Oh, look at that. And we have juices. Huh. Fixed it. I'm training the alligator, you think? Road again. Better start slowing down because we're coming to a station. Those are the slowest acting air brakes I've ever seen. What else should we run this thing on? Hey, you know what? We should run it on mittens. Up the hill. Should we? Should we run it on Mitten World Barn? That's one yes for Mittens. That's enough. It's time for Mittens. Are we doing a power run? I think we should do a power run up the hill. I think we should see where it stands. The world needs to know how fast can it get up Mittens. We'll do the usual power run. To the trains. Choose a route. Mittens. Timetable. On foot. Innsbruck. No, Innsbruck's boring. Go to that one. Innsbruck West. And light clouds. Not dynamic weather though. Light clouds. Dunk. It's time for a power run up Mittens. Let's see how fast it can do it. Who's going to do the stopwatch? Someone needs to do the stopwatch for me. I'll be busy. Alright, here we are. Hey look, there's the other crocodiles over there. The OBB crocodiles. Behold, red crocodile, your competitor cometh. Did I start this at the right station? I meant to start round the corner. Never mind. This will work fine. Is it that side? Yeah, it's that way. That's fine. That's fine. 194 with big wigs. I said can't, just to be clear. Hey, it works here, so it's only on high platforms it doesn't work. That's interesting. Okay, first things first. Yep. Set path. Up the hill. Not there. Because we want to know how fast it can get up the hill. One more station. I want the 2-track one. And we're going to stop there. Confirm. Okay. Good. Good. Let's get it out of forwards. And what are you doing? You haven't been told to start yet. Stop copying the rail driver. You only get yourself in trouble. Right. Pantograph raise. MCB set. Don't really want C for an Indusi this time. I'll just get in the way. Forwards. Compress. Soft blow. Looks like we're almost ready to go on the brakes anyway. We'll release them. And let's go. Alright, speed run on Mittens. Here we go. Oh, blew the breaker. Well, that's damaged your speed run abilities. Good thing we don't have Indusi on either. Got a red signal coming. What? That's going to hurt the speed run. Oh well. Must be another train coming down the hill. We'll have to do the speed run from the other station when the signal clears. And the answer to Lexic Dash question was no. So what's coming down the hill that we need to delete? Oh, it's you. Oh, we can wait for you to get out of the way. That'll be fine. As long as there's nothing coming the other way, we'll do the speed run from here, which is where I meant to start it from anyway. So we know we can get up to 15 before it blows. So we'll take it up to about 13. It's a green one. It's just like the red ones, but it's green. Looks good, doesn't it? You like it? You like my crocodile? See? Backpack's not new. Hello. Up there's a crocodile. Watch out, crocodile. Don't let it bite your ponytail off. What's an American doing in Germany? I'm confused. Hello. What you listening to? You're watching planes, aren't you? Is there a plane? No plane. Aliens? UFOs? How's that signal going? It's still red. What about you? Your coat's got the wrong lod, mate. That shouldn't be fuzzy like that. Nice lunchbox, dude. Really good. Powerpuff Girls? How you doing? Good tunes? Now you can watch the plane. It's over there. The plane, boss, the plane. Oh, you missed it. Has that signal changed yet? No. What's going on? I'm running out of semi-abusive things to say. Hi. Your jacket's got a bit missing. Sorry to say. Do you want to ride the crocodile? Oh, there it is. Green signal. Who's got a stopwatch ready? Go at 1:31 and 45. Actually, I'll make it easy to measure. So we'll go 1:32 even on the stream clock counter. Better get ready to write that down somewhere. Got me pen. 1, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Go, crocodile. Go, go, go. Leave it there for the moment so we don't blow the thing. There goes our crocodile on her speed run. Is that a B-2 bomber in the background there? No, surely not. They're all in Iran. Secure the spread shut. That's it, full beans. How's she gonna go? I'll have to look up my spreadsheet to find out what the speed record actually is. But my guess is she's doing okay. She's She's already faster than the pacer. Cherry trees. Oh, she's a bouncy thing, isn't she? And the bits bounce around separately. I like it. Speed run. This is pretty quick for these corners, you know. 100 Ks. I don't think we've ever taken the 87 up here, you know. One day. Now remember the way this works, we get into the end of the shed up there, assuming we make it and doesn't derail. And then we go into emergency brakes and see if it stops before the red signal, because it has to do both those things to qualify. Ooh, this is looking a bit evil. She made it. I do like the separate suspension on the units. Mittens one's got that as well. It is indeed Tree Sim World. Florian loves the planes landing here. Brilliant when you're sitting at the station and an A300 flies past at eye level. It is kind of cool. It's like that beach. Nearly there. Ooh, that was a bit leany. I think that's the tightest of the corners though, so if it survived that one, it should survive the rest. We're almost there. We're going to have to hit the fast off button and then the emergency brake. And now, will it stop before the red signal? Will it? Will it? I'm thinking it won't. No. Okay. Well, it got a very good time going up the hill because 1:35 and 50. So that is 3 minutes, 50 seconds to get up the hill. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm impressed with that, but it couldn't do the stop. So that's sad. Chocky set the points, Rog, and crashed into a 377. Florian thinks it might turn into Derail Valley. Where else can we run the Krokodil? Let's have a look. Mold Mayline? Oh, I know where we need to run the Krokodil. I don't think it'll work, though. It'll never let me, will it? Would work in an off-the-rails scenario, though, but I'm not going to do that. I couldn't be bothered doing that. Where are we going to run it? Somewhere German. West Coast Main Line? That's German. Yep, do that. West Coast Main Line. Benina. Good God. It'd never work. On foot. We want to take it over Shap. So, Carlisle, Penrith, T-Bay. That's the one below Shap, isn't it? Shap Summit. Then T-Bay. Yep. So we go there. Go to Carnforth. Let's see what it can do over Shap. If it'll run. I'm not actually sure it'll run. I can't remember the voltage for here. You all knew at the start they had no chance for stopping. Yes. Yes. Oh, we shouldn't even be at this station, should we? We have to go over here. We have to spawn it on the tracks. We just have to spawn it here. Assuming I get away with it. We'll soon know. Boink. Does anybody know if this is the same voltage as the German runs? It'd be nice to know that before I bother starting it all up. Come on. Supply you. Let's get you out of there. Let's get you back to 0. Will this work? No volts. That didn't sound very good. It sounded like something caught fire. Well, let's see if it'll move anyway. I cannot move to power controller, so no, it knows it's got no volts, I think. Oh no. Well, it's rolling, but that's downhill. No volts. German high speed is 25 kV, but also uses 15. It'd probably work in real life, but not for very long. Yeah, I'm tipping. I didn't push the buttons, though. Maybe I should go and push all the buttons. Where's the button? Oh, this one hasn't got the button, does it? No, this one don't need to. Well, we're not going to be able to roll up, chap. So, abandoned ship. HS1, maybe? Try HS1. Rossellini, Bonina. People are desperate to run this thing on Bonina, aren't they? Ah, where are we going to run it? Where are we going to run it? Can run it in Frankfurt. What about Wally Groningen? They're 25 kV, aren't they? I think. Boston? Where else could we run it? Glasgow? Might run Glasgow. Actually, no, Glasgow's 1500 DC, isn't it? Could run an HRR. Oh, I know what we should run it. The world's bumpiest railway. Main Spessartbahn. And is it electric power out in this yard? I don't remember. Don't remember if it's electric. Let's go and have a look. I know we can get it to work on Bonina. It'll just look really silly. No, it's not electric out here. Bum. Hang on. We should be able to just teleport, can't we? Whoops. Don't need to restart. Not being silly. The reason I came out here is because it's the world's bumpiest track on this corner. It would look great with the Krokodil. But no. We'll go to the station. Schaffenburg. And we don't got electrics here either. I thought this line was electric, but I guess that bit's not. What about the Bahnhof? No. Where did the electrics start? Oh, here somewhere probably. Schaffenburg proper. Yes, electrics. That's what we want. Anybody remember which way the trains go here? I always get it wrong when I look at the map. I want to go to the right, I think. So we probably want to be on track 4, just because we can. And we spawn here. It'll fit. Boop. Hopefully I got it the right way around. Right. No, we're backwards. God damn it. So you want to face that way. Right. That went down the steps and then up them. Very weird. So, will it work here, do you think? Will it work? It keeps reading the default settings from my rail driver, but don't let that worry you too much. Shouldn't really be able to release the brakes without power, but we can. Juices! Oh, there we go. We should have known. It's 15 kV. Very good. Alright, will it actually move here, though? That's a good question. Let's find out if it'll move before we bother putting a path on it. Yep, it'll move. Good. Let's whack a path on it. Go up to here. Unreachable. How about that? No. No. There. Why is this unreachable? Am I on a shit track or something? It can't get out. Yeah, train. Another train. I must be on a bad track or something. I can't get out of the where I am. Yep. Great. Perfect. Let's go and put it on this track instead. Yeah, let's see if we can get a path before I bother setting anything else up. That's that one. Yep, I was just on a shit track. Alright, let's get his set up. Hang on, better put Pantos up first. Didn't go bang, but that's okay. We'll accept that it should go bang. Is that locked? Apparently. Still pumping up the train brake. Train brakes have got a bar of pressure on them at the moment. It's a warm day. Keep the doors open. I think it's moving. There it goes. See ya, Chucky. You gonna head off as well, Melbourne train guy? Have fun, Florian. Oh, Chucky's staying. Okay. 166 in Cardiff. Excellent. Someone's got a shed. Off we go on the world's bumpiest railway so we can see it bounce. You should see all the bits articulating individually. Look at that. Oh, I could watch that for hours. Strange motion. I guess it's a grease pump or something. Yeah. He's pretty bumpy. I'm liking the suspension. What about the carriages? What have they got? Are they any good? There's a bit of movement to the carriages as well. They're fairly restrained, but there's a bit there. That's good to see. Chucky says, I will stay, but I'm going to eat some lunch unless the stream finishes in the next 20 minutes. Well, we should see you. We're going to keep running this thing in silly places. Why not? I think DTG's about to show it off too, by the way, soon. We just check their channel. Because I could redirect to that one, I suppose, when they come online. Just have a look at their channel and see if it's scheduled yet. Not scheduled yet. Okay. Is there anything people want to know about it that you have not seen yet? Any questions you might have? Anything you'd like to see what it looks like, what it does? 140 kilometers an hour. And we're running wrong track. Fantastic. Ooh. Tasty. I like the bouncies. I don't know how it's staying on, but I like the bouncies. Wow, that line's short. I think the overhead touched the roof briefly there. Interesting. I do notice it slips off the pentagram sometimes. you might need your seasick pills, particularly if we're in here. Whoa. And that's with cab sway at 100, by the way. That's only normal cab sway. This is the world's bumpiest railway, this one. Ooh, we've clocked it. Gotten up to 150 kilometres an hour. Rail driver says 160, actually. Do you think it'll make it to Hagenbroken? We've got a 40 kilometre an hour thing coming up. That could be pretty special. I'm guessing that's a track crossover. So we probably want to be outside when that happens. Nice sparkage. Whoa! Made it! I'm kind of surprised that survived that. I was slightly worried coming around the corner and seeing the Dosto sitting there. Seriously, that it's bumpier than the carriages are. Making that suspension work for its money. Back when I was a beta tester, anything that got suspension, I used to bring it on this and run it as fast as I could to see what it did. Because this is always a good test of suspension, this route, because it's the bumpiest one in the game. They still hand-blade track when they made this route, so it's actually all got level problems and cant problems and all sorts of stuff. There's a good ledge. Be careful, a thing might turn up. Only 2.6 k's to go, I should probably take the power off. Got a red signal coming as well, so let's get some brakes on. Very true, you don't need tilting technology when you've got bouncing technology. Yeah, not red anymore. I think that we'll take this up to Hagenbrook and we might knock it off there. DTG are going to run this thing again tonight as well, but much later in the day. I just had a look to see when they were scheduled. I'm pretty sure they'll run it there, 7 PM, which is a while away. Hello, I will eat you. I love a loco that you can run with the doors open. I appreciate that. Alright, let's shut her down. Because, of course, this is where we're going to leave it. As you do. It's a bit like going around a trip after you've killed it. Has it still got lights on? Yeah, battery's still connected. Let's turn off the lights. Actually, those lights look quite nice, didn't they? I think they look better on the Todd 3 route than they did on the Todd 4 route. Quite nice. But anyway, there you have it. The Krokodil with its GY4BGN, whatever they are, carriages. Anyway, yep, Matt is back tonight, I believe. I've seen him online in Discord. He's been chatting with people, so yeah, he's around. That's a good thing. And that's it for the Krokodil. So we shall, I'll be back on my regular stream on Wednesday night. There's a train coming. Ah, that's a surprise. That's a German shed. But there's a train coming, and I'll be back for my usual stream on Wednesday night. I think this week we might just pop back into Railroader briefly and run the Very Small Beginnings Railroad, and we'll set up to run. Probably won't run a full day on Wednesday night, but we'll get it started, and we'll go as far as we go. All right, have fun, folks. Enjoy yourselves. If you think of any questions, chuck them in the comments on this video, and I'll be more than happy to try and work it out for you. Enjoy. See you later, and bye.